Okay, this is a very simple database in Access. Before I show you how to create a query, I'm just going to explain my database first of all. My database is a bit like iTunes list. It's a list of songs. I've got some track IDs, so an ID number. The genre is whether it's like rock or pop, dance, and so on. So I've got some genres, different types of music. Obviously the artist of the song, so the singer or the group who sung it, which album is it from, and the year that it was released. Okay, so that's my database. It's just one table, there it is over here. Okay, so I want to find all the songs who have got a release of 2001. So to do that, I am going to create a query design. I don't need to use the wizards. The query design is simple enough for me to use. I can quite easily use the query design. So I click query design. So I only have one table, and that's where my information is, so I'm going to add that table. Now if I accidentally add it a second time, so two tables have appeared, that would give me incorrect data. So if that ever happens, always remove, so I've right clicked, remove the table. I'm just going to make my table a bit bigger, there we go, so I can see everything. So I can't remember what year I was going to search for, but I'm going to search for 2003. Okay, now I want to see all the information, so I want to see the title, the genre, the artist. So I'm going to double click and they'll appear at the bottom here. So double click, and again, and again, and again, and again, and one last time. There you go. There are all my fields that have appeared, and they're in my music database. Now I want to search for all the songs which were released in 2003. Now this is where we have to be careful. I'm going to pick the criteria, not sort. I'm going to pick the criteria row, just track along. There's the box. I type 2003, I press enter. And that is a simple way of finding one date. Okay, at this stage you might want to check that it works, because sometimes in Access we do things and it's not exactly correct. Let's run it and see if it actually works. Yeah, you can see that I had quite a lot of tracks before. I now only have 12, and they were all released in 2003. Okay, I'm going to go back to my design view, so I'm going to click that button again. So I'm quite happy with that. That's exactly where I want. I now want to make sure that I save that query. I think I've just lost it. No, here it is at the bottom. So I'm going to make sure that I save that query. There you go, got my query back. So I save it by closing it. Do I want to save it? Yes. When you're saving a query, give it a relevant name. So searching for year release. Sometimes you have to code it a little bit, so year being YR, year release, spell it correctly of course, 2003. I can click OK. Now if I access all my objects, where is it? There it is. Searching for the year of release. That query is searched. I can now double click and open it again. There it appears again. So a simple search to find when the songs in 2003.